Russian President Vladimir Putin published a very direct op-ed in the New York Times Wednesday. The piece lays out, among other things, exactly where Putin stands on the idea of a limited attack against Syria, saying it will result in more innocent victims and escalation, which could spread the conflict far beyond Syria's borders. Putin also writes he worries about the fate of the United Nations, with the United States taking action without the UN Security Council's approval. The law is still the law. Force is permitted only in self-defense or by the decision of the Security Council. Anything else is unacceptable. One of the biggest voices behind U.S. military action has been Secretary of State John Kerry. Kerry arrived in Geneva Thursday morning to discuss and make a decision on Russia's disarmament plan. The disarmament plan has not been released to the public, but the goal is to identify, safely inventory, and put under international control some 1,000 tons of chemical weapons from Syria. Tuesday, President Obama asked to halt a vote on military action to see if this disarmament plan will pan out. But to be clear, the military action option has not been taken off the table. Putin's last bit of the piece criticized President Obama's statement on America being exceptional. Putin writes, "It is extremely dangerous to encourage people to see themselves as exceptional, whatever the motivation. We are all different, but when we ask for the Lord's blessings, we must not forget that God created us equal." Despite the jab, CNN's Jake Tapper quotes an anonymous White House official who seems encouraged by Putin's investment in a diplomatic resolution. That official called Putin's criticism of American exceptionalism irrelevant. He put this proposal forward and he's now invested in it. That's good. That's the best possible reaction. He's fully invested in Syria's CW disarmament, and that's potentially better than a military strike. Secretary of State John Kerry is expected to meet with the Russian foreign minister for 2 days. For Newsy, I'm Jamal Andrews. Multiple sources, a broader view.